right, graders. Okay, so today we are going to be taking a look at the vocabulary words for our story. And I want you just to help me think about what words do you connect? What word's the first thing that pops in your head when I say this word? And I'll share some of what your classmates thought. Okay, so the first word is swipe. You think of swipe, what do you think of? So a lot of your friends said hit or steal, or like to bat at, like if you kind of think of like a cat batting at something or swiping at something, to bat at something. Okay, so they were thinking that's what swipe means. Swipe is a verb, it's an action word, right? To hit. There's also often when we say swipe, there's often like a speed to it. It's not like you slowly take it, you quickly sweep it away, like swipe. All right. So that's one vocabulary word that I want you to be thinking about. All right, next vocabulary word is the word fierce. What do you think of when you think of fierce? Okay, so your classmates thought of mean, and they said, I don't know why that won't connect. Let me get rid of that. Ready? Mean or aggressive. A good one Cora thought of today. Aggressive. Fierce can also mean like dangerous and wild, something that's fierce. What do you think of that is fierce? A lot of your friends said like a lion or a tiger is fierce. Do you think of your puppy as fierce? Not really. So sometimes it also means wild, right? Our next vocabulary word is crouching. See this ing ending? If we take up that ing ending, we have the word crouch. Crouch. The word is crouching that we're going to look at. Crouching. Crouching would be to bend down low, right? To bend down low. You crouch down to the ground, bend down low to the ground. Why might you crouch? You might crouch so nobody sees you. You might crouch so you can get into a small space. But crouching is making yourself smaller and bending down, right? All right, let's look at the next word. Flexing. Again, it has that ing ending, and if I take up that ing, I just have the word flex. Can you flex? So Parker was talking about flexing her toes, right? So you could point your toes or you could flex your toes. So flex could also mean, another friend said flexible, like you're flexible. So it made him think of those words. But when you flex something, you curl it. You curl. So you might curl your muscle if you flex your arm muscle. You might flex your foot. You curl your foot towards you. But flex kind of makes you think of muscles, right? You curl your muscles. Right? And then the last one, this one's tricky because if I take up the ing ending, I have the word bar, but it's not barring because actually the word is B-A-R-E, which is bear, but we take off the E and then we add the ing. So it's not barring, it's bearing. But let's go back to that bear, B-A-R-E. This bear means not covered, right? So like your bare shoulders got burnt in the sun because you didn't have a shirt on, right? Your bare shoulders got burnt. Bare means not covered. I have bare feet many days in the summertime. Bare feet means that I don't have anything on my feet. They're not covered. So bearing would mean that they are not covered. This word is usually used like when a dog bares its teeth or a dog is baring its teeth, it's showing its teeth because they're not covered. Okay? So take a look at those 5 words. Sorry, they're a little, I'll type them up a little bit differently, but take a look at those 5 words so that you can practice them for our story.